What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to the In the Zone show.
Number one show on YouTube.
Now what's cracking, man? We gonna do our little halftime show right quick, man.
Indeed.
Uh, Good first half for the Philadelphia Eagles, man. They did their thing. 10-point lead right now.
Yeah, I like to see them run the ball a little more to look at Blunt. You know, they got a workhorse back there. And then they got a Jai. Nice change of pace with commit. I like to see them run the ball a little bit more, man. Keep Brady on that sideline.
Yeah, but a couple things what we was talking about too before the game too is the special teams. We already seen 3 missed kicks in this game already, man.
So, hey, all them points add up, man. It's very big. You know, it forced teams to go for 2. It forces some things to happen when you miss them kicks.
No doubt, no doubt. I don't know, man. A couple things though that I want to take away from it. Like what we was both saying before the game too, man. The Eagles is getting good pressure on Brady. They hitting them even though they ain't really sacked them yet and then, but they still getting pressure on them, putting a hat on them, and that's gonna be, you know, probably can change up a little bit more in the second half. We go. Even though the guy Brandon Graham, we both been looking out for him to see if he is gonna make some plays in this first half, but you know the Patriots been doing a pretty good job with him.
Yeah. Well, one thing about players like that, sooner or later you're gonna hear something from Graham. You're gonna hear something from Cox, you know.
Yeah.
And also from Howie Longson. But the Eagles got a nice rotation on that D line. And right now, New England offensive line is doing very well. They protecting Brady, but those hits are adding up, and I know it's changing New England playbook because they just start going screen crazy. They're throwing all type of screens, and how fast the Eagles defense is, them screens not gonna work too much. So I'm looking forward to New England doing another big play with a wrinkle in it, like just a play. I don't know who gonna do it. It might be a fake punt or a fake kick, something. I just don't. They gonna do a wrinkle. They got to.
Yeah, another thing we gotta definitely mention, man, is the loss of Brandon Cooks for the Patriots, man. That's a big play. Big play maker that they losing and not gonna have for the rest of this game. Big hit by Malcolm Jenkins. It was a clean hit too, man. I seen a couple people was saying it might have been a dirty hit, but it wasn't no dirty hit. He was running. You just didn't see him out there. That's why they say keep your head on the swivel, man. You gotta see everything around you. You can't, be turning this way and looking this way, and then, you got, man. It was a good hit, man. I'm gonna give it to him like that.
It was a great football hit, and just like in boxing, if you don't see the hit, it's gonna knock you out. He didn't see the hit, blam, knocked him down. He hit his head on the ground, all that, So he just didn't see him coming, so that happens.
Yeah, and the guy that they replacing him with really is Chris Hogan. Like he getting in more plays, but also Philip Dorsett, who is another speedy guy, but he not Brandon Cooks. We not gonna ever mistake them two out there on the football field together. I don't think, but I mean,
Cooks is their number 2 guy. Gronkowski number 1, Cooks number 2. So as of right now, Gronkowski really haven't been able to attack them seams like he normally do.
Right.
He got a few plays over the middle. I think New England need to go back to that. Get the ball back to Gronk, and then you could go to Hogan and all Amendola and all that, But they gotta get Gronk in the game. And I know they're gonna get Gronk in the game. Oh, yeah. So this second half is gonna be fireworks.
Yeah. So right now it's 22-12. 22-12 Philadelphia. Nick Foles playing a pretty good game. That interception not his fault at all. Alshon Jeffrey, they tried to do the same thing they did on the touchdown pass, like just throw the jump ball to him. He deflected it to Harmon for the Patriots, and he made a nice play. I mean, you can't really put that on Foles right there. He's playing I think he's playing a real good game and the kind of game that they need him to play for them to win the game.
Yeah, like I said before the game, Peterson is calling plays to make Foles be okay.
This play right here, too.
Oh, yeah, that was a big play right there, because if Brady would have caught that, you never know.
Yeah.
I mean, he
was gonna get like 5, 10 more. He wasn't gonna get. Hey, you see the safety coming over? He was going.
Yeah, it was 2 people coming over.
Yeah, he was either gonna step out of bounds right there,
Oh yeah, but
he had the first down.
5, 10 more yards. Yeah. They probably would have got a touchdown on that drive. And those type of plays break a team back. Like when you do a trick play and it work, it's just like.
That's why that was so funny how Philadelphia came right back. Got a touchdown to Nick Foles on that same kind of play right there.
Yeah, that was huge.
Yeah, huge. And that was big getting them points before the half, especially with the Patriots getting the ball back to start the third quarter. You know what I'm saying?
Right. A lot of times, teams, it be vice versa.
Right.
The team that's down put up points, then get the ball back. Put up points, and be right back in the game.
And that's what we were saying too when it was 15-12. And the Patriots had the ball.
Right.
I was like, okay, if they score right here, they gonna get exactly what they want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then get the ball right back.
I think the Eagles did a nice adjustment defensively by putting Malcolm Jenkins on the running back.
Is that when they did score right there? Huh? They got the touchdown and then Gostkowski missed the extra point again.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Okay. I like though. Malcolm Jenkins covering those running backs instead of linebackers because those running backs be running away from them linebackers and having a DB out there. He can run with those running backs,
Right.
Depending on the route, all running backs is hard to defend, when they be check down routes and, option routes and stuff like that. But having a DB on them versus a linebacker is better in my opinion. And I think the Eagles is doing an excellent job with that.
Right.
Decision.
And you seen what James White did last year in the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah,
he had like 14 catches or something like that in that game. So definitely it's a good adjustment that Philadelphia has made with Jenkins. We heard a lot before the game that he was gonna be matched up a lot with Gronk and they was gonna try to just have him single covered. But I didn't think that was ever gonna happen, And Gronkowski, like you were saying, man, they gotta really try to get him the ball and get him involved in this second half. Because man, he got like 1-2 catches or something like that. It's like you can't get that from your biggest playmaker you got basically now, especially with Cooks out.
Right, and I think leading up to this game, the Eagles played the media like a song.
Yes.
They talked all this and that. They just went with it, but they know they had their own plan. They knew what they was gonna do. They like, oh yeah, we're gonna leave Malcolm Jenkins one-on-one with Gronkowski. You ain't seen that one play in this whole game, Yeah, so the Eagles, I like how they just, y'all can believe what y'all want to believe. Y'all not rolling with us, no way. Y'all been going against us all playoffs.
Yeah.
Actually, they've been going against them ever since Wentz went down, and that was the one reason why I chose the upset. Like even if they lose, they fought real hard,
Yeah.
And everybody been against them. It's like no matter what network you watch, everybody is just with New England. Like it's just an easy game. But football is a game that has to be played. Always remember that. Football has to be played. You can have a better team on paper. This ain't the NBA.
Right.
Football, you have to play the game. So that's why I was going with the Eagles because the Eagles had the tools. I looked at the 2 Super Bowls that New England lost to the Giants. These Eagles have that same pedigree, as far as the D-line.
Yeah, we was just
as far as the
that.
defense, you know what I'm saying? They got the rotation on the D-line.
Yeah.
All they got to do is just put up some points. And right now, they putting up the points. Foles is actually playing better than Eli did against those New England teams. So,
yeah,
we'll see how it turned out second half. Belichick in there doing what he's doing.
Football play,
yeah. Coaches, this where they get their money at, making adjustments.
No doubt. And that's what we all. I mean, I think I was just talking about it last time. Like, man, that's what the Patriots is known for. Coming out in that second half, seeing what worked and what didn't work in that first half, and coming out and fixing most of those problems. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's gonna be. I think it's still gonna be a good game. Still, man. It's probably not gonna be what I said it was gonna happen, but shit, it's still gonna be a good game, a good second half. You know what I'm saying? I think now I gotta change by 17. Of course, that's probably not gonna happen, but I still think they are gonna be able to come back and pull this out just because I got so much trust in that guy TB12, man. I think he gonna come out. I think he is gonna get Gronkowski involved. I think they will find a little bit more wrinkles with their backs, James White and Lewis. Try to get them in some better matchups in the second half. It's gonna be a good second half, I think. But also, Foles, keep playing like this. Ajayi and Blunt keep running the ball like you are right now. Then Philadelphia will get the win, man. Man.
That's real, man.
That's what they got to do, though. That's what they got to do.
Downhill, man. Right. Them boys don't want to get in front of him. If he get to that second level, it's a problem. It's a problem. The New England DBs don't want to hit him.
And also, we got to give a shout out to that Philadelphia O-line. They playing real good. I've been seeing a lot of big gaping holes for Blunt and Ajayi to get through. And Clement, too. He made a couple nice plays, too, out the backfield. So.
Hey, y'all look for a trick play, though. Look for Amendola to throw a ball or Hogan. I think it's Amendola. One of them used to play quarterback in college or high school.
Amendola was the one that tried to throw the pass to Brady on that play,
be on the lookout for that in the second half, somewhere in the second half. Because at the end of the day, this is Super Bowl. Ain't no tomorrow. All the plays got to come out.
For sure.
All the plays got to come out. Don't be surprised if the Eagles throw one, too, because New England will let you get down to that goal line, and then they stiffen up real tight. So look for a halfback pass or a flea flicker or something. Look for something from the Eagles because they're not afraid. And I respect that coach for going for it on fourth down. And they threw it to Foles.
That was that play, right? That was a fourth down play. That sure was.
Because I was saying I'll take the points.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? But then again, I was like, hey, I love his aggressiveness. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got to be aggressive against
and you know who you playing against, man.
Yeah, you know can't punk out. That's one thing you can't punk out.
You get that field goal, they come out at the halftime, get a touchdown, then you change the whole game.
And you down because they was only going to be up 5 if they took that field goal.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not
or
5.
6. They've been up 6. They was up 15 to 12.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, but hey, man, that's real though. I mean, I like how Philly playing right now though. They doing what they supposed to do, and kind of what I thought too. They putting some nice drives together. Mm-hmm. You know, it's not just try for the beat. Even though that was a great play to Alshon Jeffrey, that touchdown pass from Foles. And they tried to go right before that play happened too. I'm gonna say it too. The homie Big Fred said right before that play happened. Exactly the one play before that happened.
Yeah.
They can't get past Happy though, right? Right after Ajayi, it got like a nice little 12, 15-yard run. Right after that play, Foles come out, throw the bomb, try to get Jeffrey again, and the interception happened. So man, and you look at that, and you look at the false start from Ertz when they was down into like the 3-yard line, that pushed them back. You know what I'm saying? That could have been another touchdown right there.
That's true.
Man. This game could be looking real ugly now for the Patriots for real.
Yeah.
They got a lot of adjustments to make for the second half, man.
Well, hey, that's why them coaches get paid the big bucks, you know what I'm saying? Football is always a game of adjustments. You know, the best coaches make them at the right time. So we're going to see which coaching staff do their thing this next half.
Hell yeah. Just a couple like X factors I want to think about in the second half, like because we was talking about it a little bit earlier, right? Butler he didn't even start in this game right here, right? They got Eric Rowe playing starting that corner for the Patriots, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who is the guy that gave up the touchdown to Jeffrey on that long play?
Right.
Butler, I think, is a little bit taller and bigger, but
I think Rowe might be a little taller.
I think they both like 6 foot 6'1".
Butler bigger.
Yeah.
And I just think he's more experienced. Like, you know, I just don't understand why he on the sideline. Like, I could see him, if you didn't want to start him,
Yeah.
I could see you at least putting him in a nickel
yeah.
or somewhere. You know, obviously they're going to part ways after this game.
Yeah.
You know, next season Butler's going to be somewhere else.
You know, they're trying to trade him before the season,
right.
too, remember?
But it's just like, I wouldn't waste a talent like that. I couldn't do it. Not when we in this big game. You know, he's going to be on the field somewhere. He may not start. Okay, I do want to get Rome or Roe, whatever his name is, some confidence and let them know, hey, this is the biggest stage. We got confidence in you. You know, go out there, do your thing. That's a beautiful thing, you know. And next year, I know he's going to be a better DB and all that. Yeah. But just to have Malcolm Butler just sitting on, is his name Malcolm? Yeah. Just have Malcolm Butler just sitting on the sideline like that, that's kind of crazy to me.
Oh, they did do that hologram. Man, I was trying not to even look at this shit, right? But we watching, I got the TV on, they was talking about this hologram Prince. See, man, I'm kind of disappointed in that shit, but whatever, man. You know, they did what they in Minnesota, so they had to.
Purple.
Yeah. You know, they in Minnesota.
Shout out to my boy Ralph, Mr. Purple City.
Mr. Purp. For sure. But yeah, man. Philadelphia just keep playing like they played that first half. They got action. Yeah, they got you know what I'm saying?
They got action. But I'm very interested to see what New England come out with. I know they coming out with something, so y'all stay tuned.
If that, the other thing too, like this first drive, like we always like you think about the game. It's got what 30 more minutes to play in this game. You know, you can't be all like kind of pressed right now. Like we got to do something. But I feel like the Patriots kind of need to come out and do something on this first drive and get some points.
Yeah, they got to be careful.
At least some points.
They got to be careful with the Eagles, man, because the Eagles is very tough defensively and offensively. You know, they're very hard to defend. You know, they're going to get going with that read option. And if LeGarrette Blount get them carries like I think he's going to get, it's going to be hard to get him off that field.
Right. Okay. Yeah, man. Shout out to the homie Mike Patton, too, because he was telling me, too, he out there covering the Super Bowl, too. He was telling me, man, that the Eagles was looking real relaxed all week. And the Patriots looked like they was kind of tight or they was either extra focused. And I said I would bet on them being extra focused, you know, with the kind of team that they have like that. He was like, he don't know. So shout out to Mike, man. He called that out, man. The General Mike Patton. Make sure y'all check him out too, man. You doing his thing. The name of his thing slipped my mind right quick, but I'm going to get that for y'all next time we on. But yeah, man. Hopefully this Justin Timberlake shit hurry up and end. You know, I'm ready for this game to come back on. I only got like another hour. I got to go to work tonight. I ain't even going to see the end of the game. But, man.
That's crazy.
Whatever, man.
But, yeah, man, it's going to be a very good Super Bowl, y'all. Make sure y'all keep watching.
Yeah, man. But we gonna get back at y'all, man. I still think the Patriots can come back, man. I think they gonna win this game still. It ain't gonna be by no 17, like I said, of course. But I think they still can get the win. Philly just gotta keep doing what they doing for them to be able to pull it out. But
like I said before the game, I'm going with the underdog. Upset, man. The Eagles gonna win, man. I'm telling y'all. I told y'all first. Nobody else told y'all. I did. I'm not an Eagles fan. I'm not a New England hater. I'm just a fan watching the game.
Yeah.
And I'm a football fanatic, and I watch football, and I pay attention to everything. New England going down.
Philly had a great first half. Let's see if they can have a great second half, too, man. It's going to be a good second half, hopefully. Hopefully we'll get another good finish. Like the last couple Super Bowls been pretty good. So hopefully this be another one like that, man. But we out, man. This was the halftime show on In the Zone. The homie Big Fridge.
All right, y'all.
And your boy Tom. We gonna be back on next week with another one for y'all, man.
All right, till next time.
Yeah.